All right, cool. And I'm going to admit a couple of people in. All right, John, let's run it back. Nicole, you are up first.
All right.
All right, Nicole, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Please.
Here you go. Ding.
Hi,
Hello?
Elias.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, is this Elias?
Hello? Hi, is this Alex?
Elias?
Hello? Hi, is this Alex?
No, this is Nicole.
Oh, I was just talking to an Alex.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint. This is Nicole, your Zillow Premier partner with EXP Realty. How are you today?
I'm well.
Good. I understand you're interested in 123 Main Street in Oakland.
I am.
So when are you available to see the property?
Today, if possible, between 4 and 7.
4 and 7. Is there another time slot that you might be available?
Same time tomorrow, but this house, it says it's listed at $339,000 and it's a BMR. I don't really know what that means, but if it's listed at 339, I most certainly can afford that.
Okay. Yeah, so BMR stands for below market rate. And it's something that you need to qualify for, but if it's listed at 339, why don't I reach out to the seller and we'll see if that time works for you. And I'll call you back to confirm.
Okay, all right. And then, yeah, so how does that all work?
So below market rate is something that you need to qualify for. And for that type of property, there are certain income requirements. There's a lottery system, and we'll have to see if you qualify. So at our meeting today at the property, we can go over that more in detail.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
Okay, so I'll give a call to the seller, and I'll get back to you.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And while we're out looking at properties, I've booked some other properties for us to look at. Does that sound okay?
Oh, you already booked them?
Yeah.
Oh, already? That was quick.
Hey, Elias, can we start this back? I'm sorry.
What? No, don't be sorry. It's okay. But
Okay.
obviously, I'm going to trip you up a little bit, but it's okay.
Okay.
You're doing fine.
Let me call the seller and confirm those times, and I'll get back to you.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, cool. We'll pause there. So, hey, breathe, exhale. Good job.
Gosh, this always makes me so nervous.
And you know what? You won't be this nervous when you're on a call with the client.
That's the thing. This setting makes me so nervous. When I'm like one-on-one with the client, it's good. But it's like all the little.
It's just the standard of this environment. Because here's the thing. All right, you're gonna come to practice. Okay, who's throwing you the football? You're right there. The coach is right there. All right, hey, what are you doing? Right, but in the game, you'll be like, I'm gonna apply everything that I learned in those crazy ass 2-a-day freaking trainings, and I'm ready. Right? Yeah. It's gonna be different when you're live with your client, but all of these things we do to prep you for when you are live with the client.
Yeah.
So don't be too hard on yourself. I think you did a really good job. When I threw you off with the intro, and I don't think that you rebounded and said that this is Nicole Capel from EXP Realty. I'm your Zillow Premier partner or Zillow Premier. Mm-hmm. So I threw you off a little bit there. I think you handled the BMR question really good. Those questions are going to come up here and there. It's not every single call, but I think that you handled it really well. And then I threw you for a loop once more when I said, wait, you already booked those appointments because of how you said it. You're like, oh, I set those up for you already. How? Mm-hmm. Right? And so there was continuity with what you were saying. But overall, Nicole, let's not be too hard on yourself. I think that you have a really, really good tone. I think that your delivery is really strong. And of course, this environment's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. Of course it is, but you did a good job. So anyway,
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a good job. I think you're being hard on yourself, but just so everyone knows how it works, like how we role play it, there's someone from Zillow that connects you. So if people are confused, you can just explain like, oh, Alex works for Zillow, but I'm the local agent in the area. I'm the one that's going to show you the property or something like that. Just explaining why, if someone says, I was talking to Alex, like they work at Zillow, I'm the agent. But overall, great job. Just more practice. I'm sure you're great one-on-one. It's a weird setting. We've had this with lots of people that were super nervous in these calls and then make the flex team and do great. So we want to stress you out here so you're more confident in the real world. But good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. We're going to go over to Ginger. I don't think Ginger's ever gone in this environment. Have you?
No.
All right, cool. You ready? Even if we're not, we're going.
Okay.
Train's leaving the station. All right, hop on. So Johnny, let's transfer the call.
All right, Ginger, ring.
Hello, this is Ginger with EXP Realty. How may I help you?
Hi, Ginger. This is John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street. Can I connect you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Here you go.
Hello?
Hello, this is Ginger with EXP Realty. How may I help you?
What do you mean? I called into Zillow.
Yes, I am one of Zillow's premier partners, and
Okay.
I can help you today.
Okay.
I see that you're interested in 123 Main Street.
Yep.
Would you like to tour that?
Yeah,
property?
it's actually land, and yeah, so I'd love to go see it. It says here it's listed for $120,000. So pretty cheap because houses are obviously $1 million in this area. So is that something you know about?
I am with a wonderful team that I can ask for help on the land.
Oh, okay. Is there someone else should I call the listing agent? Is that you?
I'm thrown off. I did not expect land.
Okay. So what happens? Are you going to tell a client that you're thrown off?
No.
You're going to figure it out why, because you're a great communicator. So communicate with me. We're going to run this back. We're going to have the same conversation. Don't let the poker face, right? That's a really good question. Here's some things that we're going to have to look into. Let me buy myself some time. However, you have that communication. So you're not going to tell the client I'm thrown off right now. So treat me as if I was a client. So John, let's call her one more time. John, you're muted.
Hey, Ginger, I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Good morning, Mr. Elias. My name is Ginger Jordan. I'm with.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
My name is Ginger Jordan. I'm a realtor with EXP Realty, and I'm a partner with Zillow Flex. How may I help you today?
They said that they were transferring to you because I called out about a property.
Yes, I can help you with that property. Let's say 123 Main Street.
Yeah. So it's. Are you the listing agent? I'm sorry.
Yes. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
But you're the listing agent of the property?
I'm throwing off now. I don't.
No, so Ginger, are you the listing agent?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so let's handle that. So, hey, Ginger, are you the listing agent for this land?
No, I'm not, but I can
Okay.
help you with that.
Okay, is it better that I call them?
Oh, I can represent you. I can help you with this, with the land.
Okay. So it's listed at $120,000, and I thought this would be a good opportunity because we're, obviously houses are so expensive in the Bay. What do you know about land? And is it going to be competitive like homes are? Like, I was just thinking we should probably build instead of buying property.
Right. Well, there's some things when you are thinking about building on land. One of the things that you need to make sure, or I could definitely check it into for you, is that it needs to be zoned for specific buildings, right?
Right.
The city needs to put in, you need to make sure that the city is zoned for houses or whatever it's zoned for.
Yep.
Also, sewer, water,
Yep.
PG&E,
Okay.
sidewalks, all those things that the city would let us know if that was okay to build upon. And I have some contacts in the city, Tracy, and I could definitely get all that information for you. But that's something that we would need to check into first before even start building.
Okay. All right. But can I at least go check that land out? I just want to get a lay of the land.
Sure. Are you available tomorrow?
I am available tomorrow between 4 and 7.
4 and 7, great. Thank you for those times. So what I'll do is contact the seller and arrange the appointment. And
Okay.
then I will text you a confirmation
Okay.
time and date. And then also too, the last thing with Zillow, you will receive a survey. And as I provide you with 5-star customer service, I'd ask you to give me a 5-star rating.
Okay.
Great, great. So Mr. Elias, I'll go ahead and schedule that appointment and then I'll text you the confirmation.
Okay, cool. Good. Good rebound. Really good rebound. See, because the first call you said, well, I don't know really what to say, but you clearly knew what to say and you were able to control that conversation. So I think when you got pushed a little bit, you're like, okay, hold on, I know how to do this. So there's that little bit of push and that uncomfortability. But I want to ask you a question. Ask me for a survey without saying the word survey.
Review.
So tell me, say survey without review or saying survey. Let's do it that way. We'll make it really challenging.
You'll receive a call from Zillow. You receive a call from Zillow asking about my customer service, and I'd ask you to give me a 5-star review.
Yeah, customer service sounds like a call center, right? It just sounds like a call center, right? So, hey, Ginger, it's our goal to make sure that we're exceeding all expectations, that we're giving a 5-star service. If you feel you've had that experience, make sure to share that with Zillow, right? I didn't say anything about a survey, right?
Right.
Hey, our goal is to go above and beyond for our clients. So if you feel like you feel receive that 5-star level of service, make sure to share your experience with Zillow. I'm gonna give you a call back in 10 minutes. Hang tight, I'll be right back with you, right? And then you gave me a couple times, and I gave you the times for tomorrow, and you said thank you. It was just an inappropriate, not inappropriate, just an untimed thank you. Like, why are you thanking me for giving you times? It just didn't seem like a necessary thank you at that time. But
Okay.
overall, when you start out the conversation, you started it out with, how can I help you? Well, you already know how you can help you. Hi, Elias. Hi there. It's Ginger with EXP. I'm a Zillow Premier Partner. I understand that you want to see 123 Main Street. You already know how you can serve the client because it's coming in as a lead on a particular property. So open it up with, how can I help you? Well, wait a minute. They said they were transferring me to you because you could help me. So
Right.
there's some tweaking along the way, but I love, and let's give Ginger a round of applause, because I love how you rebounded, right? You said, well, shit, you threw me off with the land. You didn't know what to say. We did round 2. And I was like, cool, zoning, utilities, PG&E, sidewalk. You got to connect at the city. Damn. Okay, cool. She's got me.
I have a client that I was working with a couple of months ago on land. So that's
Cool.
how I learned from him.
Good stuff. Johnny boy, let's go over to you.
So when people ask about the listing agent, just having a quick script anytime when people ask about like, oh, should I use a listing agent or are you the listing agent? Just something along the lines of, the listing agent represents the seller and it's our job as agents to do what's in the best interest for our clients. It's difficult to do that if someone's representing both sides. So it's really important for you to have your own representation, and I would love to help you. Something not just, oh, I can represent you, but explaining why they don't want to use the listing agent and it's in their advantage to use you and have their own representation. So rather than just saying they can help you, maybe explain why. I think, you know, this is getting into detail, but I think especially with something like land, telling someone that you're going to do research for them is pretty dangerous. Like, you can provide contacts for them, but you want them to do all the research on their own. You don't want to be the one that tells them it's okay to do what they want to do on that land, and then it turns out that they're not. So, you know, keep pointing them in the right direction, but not telling them that you're going to do the research for them. And that obviously applies to a lot of things in this business. And then Elias covered the survey part, and, you know, don't ask for the survey. And in general, it's a little confusing because it's in the playbook and you did a good job by running this in the playbook. But we just have to remember that this isn't the end all be all conversation. You're going to follow up with this person in 10 minutes to let them know what time you're going to talk to them. At that point, you're going to try to build a little more rapport, talk to them, learn about what their motivation. This first call is just about setting the appointment. You're going to follow up. Once you've had a chance to dive in a little more with them, that's when you can bring up the survey if you feel like it's appropriate, but don't do it you know, in this
initial call.
early on in the call. But overall, good job. Elias was tough on you for this being your first call. He made it a more confusing call, and he's, you know, he's being tough on you. But like I said, we stress you out here to make it easier for you out there. So,
why you making me have to be
good
the
job, and thanks for stepping up.
Why? Hey, I'm a big
Geez,
head.
what'd you do to Elias? Dude? Going after you.
Hey, Ginger, I have a philosophy in business. Pressure creates diamonds, right?
Oh,
Always going to push you guys, but good job and way to rebound strong. Kenny, let's hear from you, brother.
thank you.
Sorry, I stepped out. I missed most of the second half.
Okay. All right. So let's go over to Aaliyah. Aaliyah, it looks like you're on a nature walk.
I am. I'm on a hike.
All right, cool.
I'm trying to make sure I have connection for you guys, though.
So you have connection right now. Let's run it back, John.
I'm going to stay right where I am because I have connection right now.
Okay, let's go, John.
All right, Aaliyah, ring, ring.
This is Aaliyah.
Hey, Aaliyah, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yes, thank you.
Here you go. Bing.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Elias. This is Aaliyah, your Zillow Premier agent. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Hey, I was calling about that house on 123 Main Street.
Okay, cool. I'm pulling it up right now.
Is it available to see?
When would you like to see it?
Yeah, today if possible.
Okay, cool. Can you give me a specific time that you'd like to see this property?
Between 4 and 7 today if I can.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact the seller and just make sure that time is available.
And Aaliyah, you know, no bullshit. I mean, do you think this house is going to be competitive? You know, I'm hearing all these stories. I got a buddy that just bought. I'm from North Jersey. You know, I'm a no bullshit type of guy. So is this house going to be competitive?
That's a really good question. What I can do is provide you with some data. I mean, in general, the market is in California it's pretty competitive.
Aaliyah, I hear you, but shoot me straight. Shoot me straight.
It's pretty competitive. What I have for you though is a strategy to get offers accepted. So, and that's what I've been doing for all of my clients so far. So, hey, I say if you like this property, I have a strategy for you to get an offer accepted. And then we can go from there. But to actually see the property, I will contact the seller right now, get an appointment for you, and then I'll meet up with you at the property and I can go over like the, I'm out of breath from hiking, sorry. I can go over with you
yeah, we don't need all
what
that
the market looks like.
Okay.
How does that sound?
That sounds good. So you'll call me back or what's next?
I'll call you back in like 10 minutes.
Cool.
And I'll tell you if just in case they don't have availability today at 4, what's another time?
Same time
that
tomorrow.
you're okay, cool. Okay, cool. Give me 10 minutes. I'll call you back and confirm the appointment with you. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds really good.
Okay, thank you. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, cool. Hold on, I'm gonna mute somebody at some background noise. I muted Story. Okay, all right, so super hard on you. I was in the disc profile. If you were to sum me up really quickly, where do you think my dominant communication style lies?
I think you're a D.
A high D.
Yeah.
High D.
Just
But
want it straightforward.
What you did really. Hold on, sorry. Take it over, John.
All right. So, fire alarm. So yeah, he's a D, and with someone like that, like you instantly, and you kind of did, but you want to adopt to how they're going to talk kind of right away. And like, if it were me, I would have tried to be like, okay, 4 to 7. If that doesn't work tomorrow, 4 to 7 work. Okay, cool. I'll call you right back. And they just want to get straight to it. He also developed the accent a minute into the call, which was interesting. But and then when it comes to the, no bullshit, what's this house going to go for? I would tell him like straight up, like, let's go see if you even like it first. Every house is a little different. It's no bullshit. It's too early for me to tell you how competitive this is going to be because, even in a competitive market, every house is different. So let's go see if you like it first, and then we can go from there. I think that answer would have satisfied somebody that was coming at it from that angle. So, overall, great job. Elias is throwing a lot of curveballs, but I think you handled that pretty well. But, main thing to take from this is mirror and match the personality you're getting. He's just trying to get the appointment as soon as possible. You're just trying to get the info you need and move on to the next thing as soon as possible. But good job.
Yeah, I think you adjusted really, really well, but then you started like, and you do this sometimes when you're nervous, you start filling it in with words. I didn't want no words. Just give me straight facts, right? Is it no bullshit? Hey, no bullshit, Tony. I'm going to do a little bit of research because it's way too early to tell, but I'll tell you, when I see you, I'm going to have some more definitive answers. Sound good? Cool.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, boom, meet you exactly where you are. But yeah,
no bullshit. It's too early to tell. And if you don't even like it, it doesn't even matter. So let's go see it. They would have liked it.
he'll appreciate you. Tony from the Bronx will appreciate, or from Jersey will appreciate you. Kenny, let's go to you.
I mean, overall, that was a pretty good call, but just got to learn the personality types because most of us have one way of doing things, and with this personality type, you guys, people tend to make friends with people that are like them, and they attract clients that are like them. But if you're just like yourself and you're not more like a social chameleon or a good salesperson, we can kind of navigate and pivot. The 3 out of 4 people won't like you as much as you're in your natural personality type. So just kind of learn that stuff over time.
Yep, but good stuff overall, Leah. Let's go over to Ernesto. Seems like I just saw you, bro. We're on a coaching call last night until 9:30, you guys. Right, so
Ready?
So Johnny, let's roll.
All right, Ernesto, ring, ring.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Hey, John, absolutely.
All right, here you go. Ding.
Hello.
Hey, Elias.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Ernesto with EXP Realty. I'm your Zillow Premier partner, and I understand you want to visit 123 Main Street in Oakland, correct?
Correct.
Great. When are you available?
So I'm actually available. God, I'd have to check my calendar. Probably between 5 and 7 tonight. I'm an engineer and I'll be traveling up from Sunnyvale, and so depending on traffic, maybe closer to the 7 o'clock. But Ernesto, I want to ask you a question. This particular property, obviously from an investment standpoint, I want to make sure that we're very risk adverse. A friend of mine just purchased a house in that part of Oakland. Now, he said that he paid about $20,000 over with no contingencies. Don't really understand what that means. However, do you believe, in your expert opinion, that a house like this is going to go 20% over? Because it might be a little too risky for us.
That's a great question. I love that you're an investor and you're coming at this with that mindset. I also invest and your friend invests. So here's the thing. Everybody has different criteria for investments. So I would love to learn tomorrow what yours are like in terms of what this will sell for. I will pull some data about what properties are selling for in that specific part of Oakland. So I will be prepared tomorrow to discuss both of those things.
Okay, perfect. And I guess I'm a little scaredy cat sometimes, like heard stories about Oakland. Is this part of Oakland a really rough neighborhood? Because I don't want to live there if it is.
Yeah, no worries at all. So you're an engineer. I can show you some tools that you may like. Again, when we meet about, some crime statistics for that neighborhood. The other thing though, everyone's got different risk tolerance. Back to what you mentioned earlier about level of, crime or danger in certain neighborhoods. So a lot of it depends on how you feel about it when we're there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Awesome. So what's next, Ernesto?
Good question. So what's next is I'm going to reach out to the seller, see if they are available. I think you said tonight. I apologize. So let me see if tonight will work closer to 7. If not, what about tomorrow?
Same time tomorrow. I'd say closer to 7, maybe 6:30.
Great. So what's going to happen next? I'm going to reach out to the seller and see if their availability matches yours. Then I'll call back to confirm and I'll meet you there.
Awesome.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
All righty.
Awesome. Give a round of applause. Like literally textbook. I think the way that you handle that call. Let's talk about tone. And I remember learning this in one of my very first sales jobs. Overemphasize lip movement. And when I say that, it means that your voice and your words are super, super clear. And I think that is something that Ernesto truly embodied. Every single thing. Great question. Empathy. I'm hearing you. I understand where you're coming from. Here's what's next. Here's what we're going to do. He met me where I was when I said that I am a super. So based on the DISC profile, where would you guys categorize me on the DISC profile based on that short conversation? Any thoughts?
Steve, you're an analytical.
Hey.
For sure. And I hit him with that and he addressed it again. Well, remember I said you're an engineer. I have some stats and some figures. I'll share that data with you, so on and so forth. So I thought that was a absolute textbook call. Really good job, Ernesto. Johnny boy.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. I've said this before. You have like great tone and you sound like you've spent a lot of time on the phones. Good job.
Yeah. Kenny.
Yeah, I thought it was a great call. I liked how he knew it was a C, so he went right into the tools and the data. And then don't try to give people who are high engineers and high C types your opinion. They don't care how you feel about things. They'll actually piss them off that you're not analytical.
Yep. And he stayed far away from the like, oh, so tell me a little bit about where you're at in the journey, right? In the universe, where are you? They don't care about that shit. Seriously, you'll know when someone's a little bit more amiable and wants to talk about the universe and energy, right? But he did a really good job sticking to who the person was.
That's a challenging one though. We tell people to use journey and stuff. So like this takes once. I mean, you guys got the more people you talk to, the better you get at it. So like this is kind of you'll see like a more experienced agent. Like with the high C, great. How long you been shopping? How many homes have you looked at? How many offers? Cool. Well, that sounds great. Well, hopefully, we'll get you to where you need to get to soon. So like more just key points, direct bullet points, highlights, that kind of thing. Versus, oh, have you looked? How were the houses you looked at? Like they're great. Whatever it was $540 a square foot. We thought it was a good deal.
Yep. Good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. Way to set the bar. We're going to go over to Patrick, then we'll go Christina, and then we'll go Store Eye. So let's hear it from you, Patrick. Let's run it back, Johnny boy.
All right, Patrick, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, it's John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street. Can I connect you?
Sure, let's do it.
Here you go.
Hey, Elias, how's it going? This is Patrick with EXP, your Zillow Premier partner in the area. How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Hey, it looks like you were looking at 123 Main Street.
Yeah, yeah, we saw that property and really, really liked it.
Okay. Is there a couple of times this week you would want to get out and take a look at it?
So yeah, I have to get the kids. One's coming from daycare and one's coming from an after school program. So maybe around 5:30. Got to get some food on the way. So maybe 5:30 today would work.
Sure. Sounds like you got a full plate there. 5:30 not a problem. I will reach out to the seller and see if we can get in at that time. If it doesn't work for them, is there an alternate time that works for you?
Maybe tomorrow, same after I pick the kids up from school and daycare, get them some food for the road.
Okay, great. I will reach out to the seller and confirm a time for us today, 5:30 today or tomorrow, and then I will give you a call back to confirm our appointment time. And I look forward to meeting you and the little ones.
Yeah. So quick question for you, Patrick. So is this area a safe neighborhood? Is there some parks close by? I want to feel really comfortable with where the kids are going to live, and schools and things like that are important. So can you tell me a little bit more about this neighborhood?
I can give you a couple of resources as far as the area. There is a park nearby, but I generally find it's best for the person that's going to be living in the house to make that decision. So if we get over there and take a look at it, you can tell me like, hey, this seems good, not good. But between now and then, I can give you a couple of resources online to look at as far as the area goes.
And what about the schools? Are there good schools around this place?
There are some, but again, I will when we meet up, I'll give you a list of the schools and a couple places to look as far as the school ratings over there.
Okay.
Okay. Did you have any other questions for me?
No.
Okay. Well, I look forward to meeting you and the little ones. I will give you a call back in about 10 minutes to confirm our appointment.
Okay. All right, cool. Awesome. All right, good job. Good job. So let me ask you a quick question. How old are the kids, Patrick?
I didn't ask because I was going to save that for the follow-up phone call, man.
Okay. All right. So I think there was a little opportunity because I gave you an in, take the in. If they give it to you, take the in. But overall, I think really, really good tone. Couple times when I asked you questions, it felt that you were kicking it down the road. It shouldn't feel like you're kicking down the road. Yeah, that's a good question. I know several different parks in the area. So tomorrow, I'll tell you a little bit more information. And what we can do is I can drive around and kind of point out some of the parks. That way, proximity-wise, where they are in relation to the home, right? And so not just cutting it off like, oh, let me pull a little bit more data. Like that's an amiable person that's going to need a little bit of love and some TLC based on the way that I approach the conversation at schools. I got to get the kids, I got to feed them. I have, 2 kids. How old are they? Are they going to middle school? Are they going into elementary? Are they in daycare? Kind of get a little bit more color from them, but good job overall. Johnny boy, let's go to you. John, are you there? Kenny, we'll go to you.
I mean, overall, that was a good call. He did reference to kids back at the end of the call, so I think that saved it, or at least showed a little more attention. But overall, like I think that call was perfectly fine.
Okay. Awesome, good stuff. And then we'll go over to Christina Darrow next. Christina, you ready?
Yes, ready.
All right, cool. John, let's transfer the call.
Sorry, my internet dropped off for a second. All right, Christina, ring ring.
Hi, this is Christina.
Hey, Christina, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Of course.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Elias. This is Christina, your Zillow Premier Agent. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I understand that you want to see 123 Main Street. What time works best for you today or tomorrow?
Yeah, today would probably be best between 4 and
Okay.
7.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I'm an investor from San Jose, and
Okay.
I'm looking at this fourplex as an opportunity. So a couple questions. Do you
Sure.
know what current rents are on this property, and you know, the possible return on my investment? I just want to make sure that I'm getting you know, solid rents in that area.
Of course.
Trying to get a rent around, you know, hopefully around $2,000 per unit. You know anything?
Okay. Definitely. So I actually have a great spreadsheet that I can refer to, depending on what you want to put down. That's all obviously going to factor in. So what I can do is get us scheduled for the showing. And then what I'll do is I'll bring my laptop and the spreadsheet to our meeting tomorrow. And then we can plug in the numbers and we can see what your ROI will be. Also, I have another service that I can utilize to kind of see what the average rents will be depending on the unit size and bedrooms. How does that sound to you? What do you think?
That sounds good. And then,
Awesome.
So that area, you know, I'm not too familiar with that area. Is it a high crime area? Is there good parking? Can you tell me a little bit about that area?
Great question. So, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the area, but what I can do is provide you some resources, some mapping services. Also, I always recommend all my buyers to check out the neighborhood during the day and in the evening to see how comfortable you feel. But definitely a great question, but that's what I would recommend.
Okay, cool. So what's next, Christina?
So what I'm going to do is reach out to the sellers right now and see if the times between 4 and 6 work best. And just in case, if they are not available, what other times work best for you tomorrow, just in case, as a backup? Same? Awesome. So give me about 10, 20 minutes. I'll keep you posted. Let me reach out to the sellers and then I will confirm our appointment for tomorrow.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds great.
All right. Thank you, Elias. Talk to you soon.
Curveball, right? Threw her a curveball. Still relatively new. I mean, it's not new in sales, but brand new in real estate. But handled that conversation really, really well. I think when I hit you with the fourplex, I think let them know that you're going to break it down. You have a spreadsheet. You can help them understand the ROI. Really good stuff. I would also have mentioned, and this is an opportunity for you. You know what? I am on the large team in the Bay Area. We definitely might have some more opportunities for fourplexes. So I'm gonna do a little digging in the meantime, see if I can't find a couple other properties for us to see to make the best use.
Crap. I forgot that. Yeah.
But overall, great stuff. Johnny boy, let's go to you.
Yeah, good job. I mean, you sound super confident, like you're just smooth and confident, and you kind of roll with it. You say enough to kind of satisfy and show that you're knowledgeable on the subject, but you don't dive in too deep or get too far in the weeds or anything. It's just you sound good, and I think you adapted to the curveball as well, and kind of stayed focused on getting the appointment without kind of deflecting too much. So good job.
Thank you.
I love the answer. The very first thing you said, how are you? Good. How are you? I'm amazing. There's power in using an adjective right from I'm excellent, right? It's just like, I'm amazing. I felt like she's doing amazing. Cool. Good energy, all ready to start the conversation. Kenny, let's hear from you.
I thought the call was really good, but I don't know. I mean, I thought it seemed really fast. Like there wasn't breathing and pausing or anything. It's just very high pace. I think that works well for a high C, but that might have been a little quick pace for most buyers. I don't know that I was on, and that, you know, I talk fast too, so I make sure I enunciate and pause and stuff. But I think that just went like right through.
Yeah, and even when we kind of started out the conversation, it was, you know, there's the power in the pause. Hello, hi, yeah, it's Elias. I'm your Zillow Premier partner. How are you? And so the power is definitely some power in that pause. But overall, good stuff, Christina. Let's go over to
Thank you.
let's go over to Johnson. Johnson, you ready? And now Eric will come to you next. All right, John, let's connect the call.
All right, Jonathan, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias on the line. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here you go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Elias?
Yes,
Hey, Elias, my name is Johnson. I'm your Zillow Premier Partner with EXP Realty. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay, I see that you want to see 123 Main Street. What would be a good day and time available for you to check it out?
I'd like to see it today if possible.
I'm sorry, you said today?
Today,
Today at what time?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. And then just in case that time was not available, did you have another time that you were free?
Tomorrow, same time.
Today and tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna contact the sellers and check if either today or tomorrow at 4 is available for you, okay?
Well, hold on a second, because you're moving kind of fast for me.
Okay.
I'm originally not from here, and I don't know if I can afford that house, if it's going to be super overpriced. And I heard California's kind of crazy. Is it going to go well over the asking price?
So what I can say is that's a really good question. It is a little early to tell right now, but what I can say is let's go ahead and check out the property first, and then we'll be able to tell if how much we think it will go for from there.
Are you picking me up, or am I driving to this property by myself?
So I will meet you there at the property at 123 Main Street.
And is this the only house that we're seeing?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is this the only house that we're seeing?
So I actually see 2 other similar properties in the area. I'm gonna go ahead and book you a tour for those as well. That way we can maximize your time out there and we can see as many properties as we can in the area.
Oh, okay. And then you'll help me understand the neighborhood?
Yes, I can help you understand the neighborhood, and we can check out all 3 tours at one time. That way we can see them all.
But I'm driving myself.
Yes, we will meet you there, and they're all within the area. So, one home will only be, 5 to 10 minutes from the next home.
Okay. So what do I do next?
So just hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and contact all the sellers, and I'm going to get us that tour, and then I will confirm with you in 30 minutes or less.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Elias, I'll call you right back. Bye.
Good job, John. You're killing me because Joe was trying not to laugh. And I was so thrown off. But Johnson, I mean, good job, bro. I mean, the way that you flowed through, the way that you handled it. Once again, same advice for Christina, just kind of slow it down a little bit. I know the end result is that we get to an appointment, but take that time to like soak it in. Where you're from in the South? Oh my God, wonderful. Quick little information pieces for rapport. And so it didn't feel like you were just moving too fast. And so I talked like that because I wanted you to slow things down. So, but good stuff overall. Johnny boy, let's hear from you.
Yeah, sorry. I think Elias is just having fun trying out new voices for his improv night.
Yeah.
I think the theme today has been mirror and matching. Like overall, like you did well, but I didn't notice a change in your tone or speed or anything once regardless of what the connection on the other end of the phone was doing. So, we do really need to be conscious of slowing down, speeding up, pivoting based on the other person. So, overall, you said all the right things, but I think you could have just slowed it down and taken a little more time with little old lady over there. But you obviously
not ma'am.
Yeah, gentleman from the South. But good job. And obviously, in a real world setting, things are a little bit different, but pay attention to the person on the other line and don't just run through the textbook plays.
Good stuff. Kenny.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think from these calls, you were hitting the playbook really hard. They're just like super just on those things. So there's less thinking. So overall, good job. I think as we talk to more personality types, you just have to adjust a little bit.
Yeah. So we're gonna pause there, you guys. I think overall, I'm switching it up not only just to keep things fresh, keep content fresh, but I want to hear different angles. So before we head out, we're gonna go to one more call. So Eric, let's go to you. John, let's connect him. And this is someone that has a little bit of experience with some Zillow Flex calls. So we're looking forward to this one, Eric. So let's run it back, John.
All right, Eric, ring, ring.
Good afternoon. This is Eric.
Hey, Eric, this is John from Zillow. I have Elias online. He'd like to see 123 Main Street in Oakland. Can I connect you?
Sure, great.
Here you go. Ding.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elias?
Yeah, this is Elias. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm up.
Good. Hey, looks like you are interested in 123 Main Street.
Yeah, I wanted to see that property in the Mission. I see that it's been listed for about 22 days now, and I was thinking that maybe since it's been on the market for so long, I might be able to get a good deal on the home. I don't know, so I'm calling in to get a little bit more information on the property.
Sure. What time do you want to go check it out?
I'd like to go see it today, if possible, at 4 o'clock, or maybe tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, I can set that up for 4 o'clock. Once I get it all set up, I'll call you back, or do you prefer text?
Text is fine, or you can call. But I'm not too familiar with this part of the Mission. Is this house going to be crazy like it was 3 years ago in sales price over list price? Do you know a little bit about the competition in this area?
Yeah, so that zip code's going for about 20-30% over list right now. But this property's been on the market for about 20 days. So these are traditionally going for about list or over. I'll get as much info as I can on this property for you, but I don't think it's going to get crazy out of hand like something that's been on the market for just a few days. Are there
Okay.
any other properties that you want to check out as well? I'm happy to set up a few.
No, I'm leaning on you for that. But let me ask you a question. Why do you think it's been sitting on the market for so long?
I'll do some digging for you. I don't know right now. I haven't been in that house, but it could be occupied by tenants. And if you know anything about the rental market in California, it's pretty tough to get tenants out. There may be, there may be some other black eyes. I'll take a look at the pest inspection, things like that. I'll find everything I can about the information, and we'll talk about when we get out there.
Okay, cool, awesome. Well then, what's next? What do I do now?
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about why you like that property? I'll actually kind of look and see what else I can find for you. Maybe we can make it a little more valuable for you to come all the way out up to the Mission, and we'll check out a few of them.
I just like that area. I think it's a beautiful home. Love Victorian style, and I think it's quintessential, California, San Francisco, and just always wanted something like this.
Okay, great. I'll set that up. I'll also see what else I can find that's in your price range and in your beds and baths in that area, and I'll send them over your way, and we'll see if we can set up a few of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. I'll talk to you later.
Awesome. Thanks,
Thanks.
Eric. Cool, man. All right, good stuff. I think that you handled that call really well. I think that your intro was really strong, went right into the appointment. I felt like the conversation was done though, and then you said, well, hold on, what else? Tell me a little bit more about the house. I think you could have left that part out, right? I thought it was cool, good. Well, hold on. I was like, all right, cool, good, looking for it. And then you were like, you said that, and I felt like, well, like it was just untimely. I thought everything else was great up to that point. I didn't think that you really needed to ask the what else question. But overall, man, really good job. Johnny boy, let's go to you.
Yeah, great job. It sounds like you're already on Flex. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to critique you too much because you probably know what you're doing. But I liked how, obviously, and again, the theme of the day, he was talking really fast. And like, I've never heard you talk before, so maybe this is just how you talk. But as soon as he said his first thing and was talking really fast, it was like, you were like, okay, great. What time do you want to see it today? So it's like you picked up on what he was doing and you matched it. So, I mean, great job. I don't know who you are, but forward to hope you join the team. So it looks like you're in an office right now. So I'm guessing you're already an agent.
Yeah, I'm in the Flex, and I'm stuck following their little rules where they want you to get the address, what you like about it, do you want to see more, all those like little things that they want to keep their metrics high. But
Yeah. Well,
hoping to join your
the main
team.
metric we care about is appointments and conversion. So however you get there, as long as you set the appointment and then you convert that, I mean,
Beautiful.
do your thing. But appointments
Happy
and
to hear it.
conversion are what we care about.
As long as the outcome is income, Eric. All right, let's go over to Kenny.
Yeah, call went really well. Elias, you talked really fast at the beginning, so it was kind of interesting to see how he held it. He didn't just speed up all the way. He kind of had a nice tone, so I think the call went great.
Yeah, I think in the beginning you sped up to match me, and then you kind of slowed the whole tone of the conversation down. And so we're going to continue doing this, you guys. I want to throw different variations at you because fortunately for us in senior leadership and then the squad leaders, we get to listen to everyone's calls. What's great about that is we're able to watch tape and then help you understand where can I tweak things? How did that sound? Or man, that was a really great call, or that was a shit call, and this is why. So you guys, we have the ability to listen and listen and listen. And it's just a really great advantage because these are real life scenarios that we're hearing on the back end. Like these are the BMR, that was real, the land question, are you the listing agent? all these things. I'm talking fast. I'm talking slow. I got kids in the background. Oh my God, what? Stop, Johnny, stop. Anyway, yeah, hello, right? All real stuff, right? So we want to hit you with that so it becomes even more, you know, real life practice for you. So great job, you guys. I'll see you all next week, but keep on grinding, keep up the great work. And obviously you guys are the next step to be on Flex. Just keep coming to these events. Thank you guys.
Good job, everyone. Thank you.